What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ANR Weekly. We got a great show today, a really good one. It's very tight and very spandecky. I can't wait to get started, but before we get going, I got to bring in, speaking of spandex, these two are trying out their spandex from high school. It's not fitting, guys. Keep telling them it's not fitting. Bring in Brad and D. They're not fitting, guys. They're just...
I probably grew into it, to be honest. I was lanky back then.
Oh, man, the ANR Weekly. Oof. Let's get started, boys. We got a good show. We've got Toy Talks of the Week. We've got a bunch of information from Amazon about a couple of shows, big shows they're rebooting. And then we also have Girl Boss Indiana Jones news. And then finally, we have the Power Rangers movie that dropped on Netflix a few days ago. We'll do a spoiler-free talk about it because people probably still haven't seen it. And if they haven't, God bless you. You're lucky. You're one of the few. But before we begin, Brad, you know what time it is. It's the ANR dad joke, baby.
Yeah.
I got a doozy, but I got to let people trickle in here. Cowabungadoo says, "What's up?" Is there anything else besides "What's up?" he says? But if he doesn't, that's cool. Well, I'll take "What's up" every day.
I think that's it. That's his.
He's like Groot. What's up? That's all he says. And we're supposed to decipher how many U's and P's mean what, right?
That's a generational thing too, right? I say that to my kids, and they're like, "I don't know what you're doing there."
You are kidding yourself there, Brad. Yeah, I was at a store yesterday. I came out of the parking lot. My son's like, "That slaps." I'm like, what?
"Oh, you haven't heard that yet? You never heard that?"
I heard him. I'm just like, well, who slapped what? It took me a minute to figure what he said. Right. I'm like, oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Because at first I thought his brother slapped him, right? I'm like, what? Who slapped who? What?
Oh, that's the first I'm hearing of it.
Oh, really?
You?
Yeah.
I know. You know what that means?
Yeah, I just don't care anymore, though. Like, I'm not trying to keep up with it.
Yeah, that's right.
Before I was like trying to be like, okay, I need to know what they're saying. I'm like, why? Why do I care? I'm at my parents' age when they stopped caring.
Well, what it means is basically what that's awesome. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's really nice. That slaps. I'm like, okay, all right. It's so unoriginal, right?
I'm still trying to work in that's tight into my
Or lit and fire.
Lit,
yeah.
Savage, fire. Oh my God, we're old.
Or like when people started saying cool, their parents were like, "What are you talking about?"
Put a jacket on then.
Yeah, we just can't fathom it. It's always been part of our vocabulary.
Gnarly. Remember gnarly?
Yeah.
Down goes the mic.
My camera's gone. Hold on, guys.
Yeah. We'll put you on timeout for a second here.
He took himself out.
Yeah.
So all this age talk, he just
he's like, forget this. No more.
There
he is back.
I got overwhelmed by the technology.
All right, okay, here we go. World famous dad joke. I know everybody's listening and waiting. For people who are listening to us on our podcast platforms, Spotify, Amazon, or iTunes, and wherever else, we thank you. We appreciate you. Keep listening to us, and maybe send us feedbacks, and click the heart button, the like button, to let other people know that this show exists in the podcast platform world. And also, you can visit us at our social media at ANR Universe. And let us know if this week's dad joke is hashtag dad or hashtag sad. Usually it's hashtag dad. And for everybody listening to us live, thank you very much for coming and joining us for tonight. It means a lot to us. And say hi. Don't be shy. But here we go. And let us know, too, in the chat here if it's hashtag sad or hashtag dad. All right, guys. Ready?
Ready?
Here we go.
Mhm.
Why do the 7 dwarves laugh when they play soccer? Why do the 7 dwarves laugh when they play soccer?
Please tell us.
It's because
I
the
have no
grass
idea.
tickles their balls.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Woo! That was a good one. Oh yes. I ho. Off to play soccer we go.
Ridiculous.
Come on, that was a good one, D. Come
Yeah,
on.
it was decent. It was decent.
What do you mean Alvin in capital letters?
Was that a dad or a sad, Jess? Did you
Yeah,
specify?
you gotta say dad or
Yeah.
sad. You don't say Alvin. That's not how you play the game. Oh yes, that was a doozy. All right, with that out of the way, let's get into what we watched and what we got. We'll start with Brad. How about you? Want to go, Brad?
Sure. Yep. I got so a couple figures actually from Elvin. I visited Elvin's lair and he had figures all over his couch. And he was just handing them out. So I'm like, yeah. So
It was Halloween.
I got this guy.
Oh, you got him. Right?
Yeah.
He's so good.
He is, yeah. And I didn't even realize he doubles as like a croc stand-in for Batman.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, that's got a whole other look, so that's pretty cool. I can use that. I also got Blob, but he's jammed in to my shelf.
No. You don't want a tumbling effect coming.
No. So I also made this guy. I think I made him in the interim since the last one, so I don't think I've shown him before.
Oh, nice.
That's the
Is that
Conan.
Telford? Telford?
Yeah.
Oh, he uses the beard.
Telford.
Yeah.
Beach Day Telford.
So
Forever
that's
you should name them Telford from now on.
Telford the Barbarian.
Yeah.
And then I got the new Indiana Jones.
How
Nice.
do you
6
feel
inch.
about that?
Why does he have a red whip?
It's another type of brown. It's like a red brown. So that
Looks
he's got like 5 different browns
Okay.
going on. I really like him. I like him. I don't understand it as a series. It's not. I don't know how you guys feel, but like Indiana Jones, most stuff doesn't stand out to me as like cool looking figures. It's like people in clothes.
Well, when you have colors like brown, how
Yeah, they look like just civilians.
yeah. Brown is all you're gonna get.
yeah.
Different shades.
So I got the one I want. I'm good until
Yeah.
they do short, whatever his name is, short round. And then I got the new Cyclops. And
I have
This
no
lady-
idea where my set is.
no,
I hate her cape so much. Like I know it needs to be soft goods. Like period. Like you can't even do
Right.
anything with those arms.
right. I mean, that's all she does anyway. She just stands there looking like that
Yeah.
anyway. I got to get rid of the resting bitch face. I don't like it. But right. Is there a kid friendly way of saying that? I don't know.
Uh,
Yeah,
Well, you already said it, so
Yeah, right? yeah.
we're live, so you gotta change it.
don't take backsies.
Yeah. They can say that in prime time, so that's okay.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, that's a
whatever.
prime time word. You're good.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry
yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it for me. A lot of
Hey,
Warhammer.
his name is Brad. Read the that thing. Jeez.
Yeah, I got a name right there. I even put my
Yeah.
last name so you can.
There you
dox me.
go. But don't worry, it's Ryan. You'll get used to him.
Yeah.
He's that constant fly that keeps around your ear when you're eating. That's
Right.
what he is.
You keep giving him prizes though, right?
No, he hasn't won anything from
Oh,
me.
okay.
We've
I'm pretty sure
blacklisted
he has.
him.
I'm pretty sure he has.
We've don't encourage him. don't. We've blacklisted him.
Yeah.
Anything else before I rudely interrupted you? Sorry.
No, I got a bunch of Warhammer stuff, but yeah.
What did you watch?
it's all
Anything
over the
cool?
place. I watched this amazing Power Rangers movie.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No, I haven't really watched much actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Keith, what's up? Tell me.
Speaking
What are you
of
holding
Power
out on
Rangers,
me?
Got this guy.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
You were so proud when you got him too.
Yeah, he's so hideous. I love him. He's just so stupid. He's like RoboCop, but it's like we have RoboCop at home version, and it's this guy.
Yeah. He reminds me of some of those like 80s concept designs for action figures.
It's like the ones that didn't have a show or anything to tie with it.
Right.
Here's a robot with like street lights on him, and he has a whistle.
Yeah, you just pick him up in his Zellers. You're like, there you go.
Do you remember those Zeller dog like Power Rangers, just the knockoff ones?
Yeah, yeah.
And they always had like light up eyes. Then I got this graveyard goods shirt. It's kind of hard to see,
Nice.
so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Second best movie ever for Turtles.
Second, got the
Yeah, I
Miles
can't wait
jersey.
for you to get the third movie. Oh, look at you!
Oh, nice.
Just as
Where'd
like
you-
I don't
where,
think
Where did you get that? My son would love that.
I don't know. I can't remember. It's either Spencer. It's probably Spencer's gifts.
Okay, let me know because I
Okay.
want to
Yeah.
get that for my youngest son.
There is Hot Topic. Hot Topic has them.
Okay,
I did
the
blur
one
them
in
together.
Guildford.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I don't know why I saw these. I went out with my mom and I saw these Popeye the Sailor Man shorts.
Oh man, you remember the pants from the 90s? Need Popeye
Ju-
pants.
Just like I don't think you own clothes without like a pop culture icon on them.
Ryan Carper says, "LOL." I guarantee you that's
No,
the
I'm
first
tons.
time he's
I've
ever worn
like-
a jersey.
I have like 10 jerseys.
He hasn't worn. To be honest, he hasn't. Technically, he hasn't worn it yet.
That's true.
So
That's true.
he hasn't worn it yet. What'd you watch?
Finally saw Renfield. It's the Morbius movie we deserved. I'm happy with it. I loved it. I loved it. It's funny. It was a
All
good
right.
movie. Good
Okay.
action. It was short.
Is
I
that
don't-
resurrecting his career?
No, you only get one. You only get one bad
okay,
joke.
fine. I'll put a steak in it.
Oh God.
Ah, nice.
No, it's not nice. It's not
no,
nice.
no.
Yeah.
No. Take backsies.
Double down.
And I have to wear a jersey like every single show preceding this one just because Ryan said that. Just to dust them off and put them on. I don't remember what I watched, so it must have not been good. Like Brad, I
Oh.
watched Power Rangers.
You didn't watch Ted Lasso?
Oh yes, thank you. I always
Yeah.
forget about that. Oh,
Because it's not
finished.
Tuesday, it's a weird time,
Yeah.
right? Like right after our show ends, we forget
Yeah.
everything we do for the next day because we're exhausted from the show.
Finished
We do
Shrinking and Succession. We watched as well.
Nice. Okay.
I know he's not RoboCop. We were just joking around.
Yeah, we were. We'll get to RoboCop in a bit. Don't worry. Some exciting news. Brad's excited. What did I got the Toby Maguire Spider-Man from SH Figure Arts. I got that, but one of our guys has taken it with him to do a short on it. So I don't have it with me here, but I got that. And then I also got this guy.
Do you like it?
I love him.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I love him. Wacky, funny, hilarious. Nothing to do with the movie at all. No likeness at all to the movie. Star-Lord. Yeah. And then I love the pinless too. It's nice.
Nice.
I mean,
Oh, I
it is what it is.
didn't realize they used that body. That's good.
It is. Yeah. I mean, it's nice. It's nothing crazy, but whatever. They look cool on my shelf. I got that, and yeah, that's about it in terms of what I got for figure-wise. It's been a slow week for me. Like I said, I've been trying to really target what I want now. So that figure was good enough, and then this Tobey Maguire one was a little surprise. Yeah, so far so good. And then what I watched Ted Lasso. I watched the series finale of The Mandalorian. That was a giant dumpster fire.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it because I wasn't as invested as everyone else. It was just like a show that I turned on sometimes.
But,
So it's
but
like,
from a Star Wars fan and a person who invested from day one, it was a letdown for me, in my opinion. From what
the whole season or just the finale?
Yeah, I mean, everybody that was on with us, myself, Justin, and everybody that was doing the review, the weekly review of the show, we all had similar scores of the overall season, and we were all left disappointed and wanting more. And we were just like, "This is it. This is what you brought on season 3, compared to the other 2 seasons where it was just miles ahead in storytelling and big reveals and shocking endings, things like that. This was really, really kind of bland." So kind of disappointed, but we'll see season 4 if it comes in around. Rumor is Jon Favreau is leaving the project.
Is that good for you or bad for you?
That's really bad. If someone who created the show is leaving or was responsible in the beginning to help bring the show to life is leaving, That's not good. That's not good at all. They made Mando look so weak while everyone else got bigger moments. Yeah, I agree with you. A lot of parts he sort of took a back seat to everybody, and you're the main character. You're the one that started the show. Like you should never take a back seat to your own show. That's a problem.
I noticed there was weird moments, like someone would get captured, or like, oh, we have to leave him behind. Like, why? You could just turn around and leave. Like,
Yeah.
they weren't anywhere near you. You could have held, like, it was just weird. Or like one guy got captured. I'm like, you could have. I've seen you escape worse than that.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
So, anyways, watch that, and then I've been the hockey playoffs, of course, being Canadian here. I'm really into hockey stuff. Watching that, big win for my team just a couple hours ago. Really nothing else. I didn't get to watch any movies this weekend. It was kind of busy with stuff, but yeah, that was it. Decent week. Nothing crazy. I heard Will Ferrell is making a movie. Will
the dog
Ferrell.
one?
No, Will Ferrell's making a golf comedy.
It's gonna be Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rival league to the PGA.
Okay.
So, I mean, in real life they have a rival league to the PGA, but I guess he's gonna have a comedy one, and I have a feeling that Happy Gilmore might show up as a cameo.
That'd be cool.
That would be insane if that happens.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
So yeah, we got that to look forward to. But anyways, let's get started with the toy talk of the week. What do we got, D? What are you going to try to enable us?
Well, I'll show this off. AI sent us pictures of his prizes. Did he win the Spider-Man too?
Yep. He won the Spider-Man, and then he was one of the grand prizes. I had given the Mayfix Spider-Man and also the diorama from 78 Points.
Yeah.
So this looks really good. Job well done. Well done.
There's his Instagram for anyone who's watching.
Go follow him.
It's AI Collectibles.
Yeah,
you can see his setup here. Yeah, looks cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks
and he did the iconic rubble lifting.
Yes.
Just he didn't pour water on it to simulate the effect of it dripping. It just ruins the whole thing after.
Oh, come on.
One and done shot. Perfect. And then, of course, I always start off with McFarlane.
So you gotta go with, why did you go from beautiful to
I mean, honestly, this to me doesn't look bad.
It's not horrible.
I just don't like them.
Yeah, I need to see him standing up so I can get the proportions. He's kind of got the
that's true.
Stuff like I don't know.
But that angled one there, he looks kind of chunky.
Yeah,
he doesn't. I prefer Flash's lean. So there's always something I find wrong with them. But I'm at the point with Hasbro where I'm also finding stuff wrong with them too. So I can't just continue to hate him.
Dad bod.
He does. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like the angle and how people can't pose action figures when they're taking promo shots. Like they suck at them. Whoever they hire, they probably get their like wife or their 6-year-old kid to just do it for them.
Or like an intern that doesn't use action figures, doesn't like them. Yeah.
No, my thing with Todd
so you're both getting it then?
Oh, 100%. No, I'm not getting it. I also don't know. He doesn't do alternate heads normally. So I'm guessing this is a variant on the right, which also bothers me.
Yeah, sell them separate. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he does that. There was a guy named Hawks who has angel wings, and he's basically Angel. Like he uses the feathers as a weapon. They sold one full winged one, and then the variant was a shorter winged one with two wing swords. I'm like, that could have been an accessory, but all right, sweet, I guess. Like,
and an unpainted version too.
Yeah, sometimes he still does that.
Oh, he will do it. He'll make 5 of them.
We have this zombie Superman here.
This is straight up Todd McFarlane.
No, that's the vampire one. My bad. Yeah.
No, but this is McFarlane at his best right here. This is what he loves.
Yeah.
Just making grotesque, ugly versions of superheroes.
Kudos to him. He pulls it off.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Honestly, he does. You like vampire monsters and demons? Well, just go to Todd. He'll give you to you.
Yeah.
He's got awesome. Like, no, joking aside, like he does, great with these. Like this looks crazy.
Right? It's such a niche, though. I would love like somebody like Hasbro to get a hold of DC and just start pumping out classic.
That books. I want them to do like their version of their DC figures. Like,
yeah,
I don't care what some people just hate Hasbro because they recycle bodies over and over and over and they raise the prices. but I don't care. Like I want them to shoot my
Yeah.
favorite character.
I don't think you're ever gonna see Hasbro get licensed for DC.
I think you're right. But it's just like my wish list, my dream. That would be to just have the generic body, like a Legends thing, right?
But Todd does listen, so kudos to him for that too.
I think for the people that love his line, he's doing a lot of different things to give it to them. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
But I mean, I hope that I can talk to him when they say, "Why did you go 7 inches figure line instead of 6-inch figure line?" I mean, I know he said more plastic, but I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
No, he also admitted like now others have to conform to his size if they want them to match. Like that was an ego thing.
Okay.
That's that's an epic fail right there.
Yeah.
But also he's still selling these, so like I despite what I say, people are buying these in hordes for some reason.
But think of how much more he would have sold.
Yeah.
If he had kept to this.
But at the end of the day, in his mind, it's like, what's the difference between $1 and $2? Like the money money means nothing to him at this point. So he's just like, I'm just gonna do it my way.
Yeah, I mean, if he's successful making profits, and what does he care?
Right? Yeah.
Is he publicly traded his company or no? He just owns it.
He just owns it, I believe.
So he doesn't have to worry about. No. Yeah. Okay.
It's his baby, and he runs it the way he wants to run it.
Right.
There's no board members, nothing like that, from as far as I know.
Right.
All right. Too much time with the Todd. Move on.
I was interested in these.
The world?
Yeah. For anyone wondering, it's the Defenders of Eamon, Armies of Ashbar. The pre-orders go up tomorrow, the backings go up tomorrow. So.
Is it just me, or are we burning out with all these independent companies coming?
Well, the other ones were like the primates and like the wolves. And
they're all animals.
Yeah.
That's the only IP they can't sue them, right?
Yeah, you can't own animals.
Everybody's got an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Are you getting them? I know you like this kind of crazy stuff.
I might get the Triceratops. And
okay. Put them in the turtles background.
And this guy here too. Like I could find something to do with them. My problem is Kickstart type backing things. I just don't like that. I just want them to release.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the quality of this is going to be.
Yeah.
Will it break the second I get it out of the box? Like that guy with the giant nails or tentacle, whatever it is it going to snap off when I just take it out of the box? Like, how well is this put together?
They look decent. They look good. I'm going to get at least the Triceratops.
Okay.
So
what are the price range at?
I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow.
Would it be like $150?
Yeah, if it's exceeding that, I'm like, I'm out. Sorry. I'm sure the prices are up, but I didn't care about them until.
What's the max you'll pay for this?
I don't know, man.
It's like
$59.99 US.
Yeah, I'm stressing out over here.
Yeah,
no, I'm just asking. $59.99 US.
I don't know. Like I have to sleep on it. 50. Yeah. I have to go look at the accessories and everything that it comes.
$79.99.
No.
Plus shipping.
Yeah, so no, not $79.
They give you free shipping. How about that?
No.
No?
So no.
Somewhere between. Okay, what about $69.99?
No.
Ryan, I don't want to hear a joke out of you on that one.
Because if
59 is your threshold.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Depending on accessories.
Okay.
Because cosmic.
Well, you see it right there on the table. He's got an axe, an extra shield, some hands.
Yeah, no, that could just be like prototype accessories that didn't make it to product. So like they do that all the time. Like, yeah, we were thinking about this, but we didn't include it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they'll drop the scale down to 3 inches.
Or like the
oh, you mean those turtles that everyone
turtles? Where he's like, yeah, and then so they dropped Leo, but then they raised Donatello. So like now Donatello looks like he's 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
So why did you do that?
It was weird.
Are they gonna re-release Leonardo again at that size?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
At that point,
reason, that Shark Tank gif? For that reason, I'm out.
To me, that's offensive, and I'd be out.
Rasper's coming in here. His best friend.
They're gonna start fighting.
Must be something Canadian. No, that's not Canadian. And don't encourage him, Rasper. I like the blue one there. He looks pretty cool too.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, and long neck here.
I'm
Yeah,
skipping
it's
that. That's weird to me. I don't like that. I'd probably just cut the
It's like
neck and put it.
ostrich on steroids.
move his head down.
It's a telescopic. Oh boy, yeah.
I'm out. Then April's takeover. We have her.
This guy. Just you, not handicapped people. Just you.
I mean, you were talking about dwarves earlier, so
I said dwarves, okay? 7 dwarves from the fantasy world. Okay.
I'm just saying.
I made that very clear.
Someone
Seven
someone
dwarves.
could get offended in this inning.
The 7 dwarves from the fantasy world, not real life. I never mentioned anybody in real life.
All right.
Grandma, or Grammy April.
Grandma
What?
April from last Ronin Lost Years, so it's future April.
Oh, did they have kids?
No, that's just she's just taking care of orphans, man. Like,
Oh, I don't know. It's just-
Wow.
get out of here.
Okay, all right, it's a good show. Anyways, are you getting this?
I don't know. I have to see it. Like, I don't need all these versions of April.
Yeah, you do. Stop lying. You
Did
love
anybody-
the series.
Who got the last Ronin turtle figure? Did you get it?
I got that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, she's got a robot leg.
just one. I only got the like suited up one. There was one without the suit. I'm not buying 2 of the same character, even though he looks cool.
You got one with a hood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
What else we got here? Oh, so Goliath went up, the Sega Genesis version,
Oh, of course they did.
and
Okay.
this beautiful one comes with the wings draped down.
Wow, what a kick in the
Mm.
pills for all of us.
Yeah, but you don't get the jalapeno in the book. so
Jalapeno.
you don't get that stuff.
Man, I live in a family that love to eat chili. We got jalapenos in the freezer. We're good. By the way, my other gargoyle figure is coming. The guy with the popcorn. What's his name again?
Oh, is it Brooklyn?
Brooklyn's coming. Yeah,
Mm.
on the way.
Was that
Brooklyn.
From the States?
Yes.
Nice.
April and Donatello's kids. The place, what's it called? The YouTuber Nerdzoic. He has a store. I mentioned it
didn't
to you
know
guys
that, yeah.
before. Yeah, he's the first one to get usually gargoyle stuff because he's right close by to NECA's factory, I think,
Oh, sweet.
because they're New Jersey NECA. No, Jersey.
Oh, I'll be browsing.
I just got a challenge. Who thinks April would end up with Donatello? That's not the turtle she's gonna end up with.
Who do you think
She's
should
I
gotta
end
be
think
up?
Donatello.
Raph. Raph's got his game, man. Raph's got the game.
Yeah.
I-
Raphael, yeah, I think so.
Well, because he's broken and she'd want to fix her. He's the closest to Casey. Mentality
There
and
you go.
like anger wise. So yeah, I guess.
Yeah. He's the biker
Yeah.
dude, you know? He's the guy with the tattoos.
Yeah, the bad boy,
I'm-
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's like twice their age though, regardless of species and
Oh.
depending on what.
Nemo. I miss you, Nemo.
That's another issue, yeah.
So I'm not going any further than that. I'll leave that alone. I'll
Are
leave
you
that
getting
alone.
Are
Yeah.
you,
No, I
are you
don't
gonna
need
get
for
this
this.
one?
Nah, I never even played this game. This has no meaning to me whatsoever.
Oh, Kyle Bungadu's so upset at you because he just said that Sega game is
and it
awesome.
probably is awesome. I just
Mhm.
never played it.
I don't know. I got the bad Goliath with whatever his name is.
Taylog.
Thalog, and I got him. Do I need another one? No, I don't think I need another one. I was trying to save shelf space here.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are huge.
Yeah.
And see, like he said, proof they can include draped wings. They could. Like there's no reason they couldn't.
They thought of it after. I'm telling you. They're like, wait, we should give these guys options. People are upset. All right, what else we got?
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Mezco the Shadow. So
Clint
you'll see
Eastwood.
him.
Clint Eastwood.
You'll see him in 2026.
I don't want to see him ever.
You don't like the Shadow?
No, I'm not. I
No.
don't care for this.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
That's not, I mean, no offense to anybody that does, but not my cup of tea.
He looks cool. I don't need him though. I'm not familiar with him aside from fragments of the old crappy movie in my mind.
Yeah. and the intro and that.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I do have to give to Mezco is if you ever need props with all the figures that they sell with the accessories, you'll always find a prop that could be useful.
Hmm,
They got so many different varieties of things that they give you from
right.
all the figures.
So for toy photographers, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's awesome. And then obviously you can always replace the head, put somebody else on there, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, cool. I mean, not my cup of tea, but I'm sure somebody out there loves it.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah,
he
like you
fits
said,
in with a
D,
lot on your shelves.
like you said, D 2026 is when it arrives. So.
Yeah, so I have no idea. That's
Lay
just
away,
speculation-
people. Lay away.
speculation based off their other reveals and releases.
All right, what
is
else?
going on here?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
so-
Here we go.
Yeah.
More
Get your armor.
animals.
Bear
Get your-
countdown.
If you
5,
ordered from
4,
them, you
3,
get their
2.
armor, the armor
Oh,
accessories.
you gotta. You know what, Brad? We need to make Care Bears out of these.
Yeah, I could do custom Care
We can
Bears.
do
Yeah.
Care Bears here.
Yep.
Care Bear. Look at that one smashing that frog.
I know. Does he come with
What
the
kind of
frog?
Care Bear is that?
A
That's
frog.
Bash Bear.
Which one did you order? The brown one?
I want to order all of them now.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know they had a panda.
Yeah, the panda's pretty cool.
He's so cute.
I kind of want that panda.
Yeah, I want that panda too. I'll do a Care Bear
So weird.
plan. So weird. What, me singing or the figures?
They're just the figures.
Both.
Like,
You're like both.
we live in
Random.
like the golden age of animal action
I'm
figures.
telling
Like,
you,
you want
every
any-
animal you
We
want.
went back to the
somebody's
90s.
making it
We went
for
back
you.
to the 90s.
That's right.
I'm telling you, you can have killer goats soon.
Yeah.
Horns, killer goat with giant horns, and baby lambs with machine guns.
What
You're gonna
was
get
that?
them all.
What was that toy line when we were kids? Like the Barnyard Fighters, right?
Oh,
there was like
Barnyard
sheep.
Commando. They brought those back.
Oh, I
Those
remember
came
that.
back there. They
Yeah.
released those again this year.
Did they? Yeah, of course. So there you go. There's your goats and your sheep and your.
When you got and make gummy bears. That's
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh yeah, they'll be bouncing around. Ali Viper says, "I want the polar bear. Do they got?"
There is a
wolves
wolf,
too?"
but after seeing him without the like armor and trench coat, he looked kind of frail.
Just buy a GI Joe figure. You'll get a
Mhm.
wolf in one of those packages. There's a Snake Eyes figure every corner you look at. They have a wolf in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Try putting that head on. I wonder if you could put that wolf head on to one of the GI Joe action figures. Can you
It's
switch?
funny you
the
guys
head
say
over?
wolf. There's a wolf sitting on my table right here. Cool.
It's what was it called? Jungle Howl Wolf? I don't know. There's a lot of wolfmen, so yes, there is one. To answer your question,
There's a lot of wolves. You'll find one.
you'll find one. You'll trip over a wolf.
Yeah, you'll find it.
Oh yeah, by Moon Knight.
Oh,
This is gonna be
I have a confession to make.
what?
I bought it.
Well, no, I was gonna ask. Like, so I understand your problem with the old ones, but they have revised the newer ones. Like, I don't know. You'll be fine with it. Like, there's absolutely no issues with these newer ones. Like posing wise, is that what you're worried about?
No, I bought it because I said I wasn't gonna buy him. Then I just gave in.
Yeah, but look, you can't even. That just it looks great. Like, period.
He looks amazing.
It looks good. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Crescent Moon Cave.
that left the picture on the left sold it for me. That looks
Nice.
so good.
Face plates, his weapons. Like, I'm gonna retire my Mezco one and put this guy out because I can actually
Finally take the white gloves
Yeah,
off.
I could actually touch this guy.
Take it off.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I was watching Lost Cause, and 78 pointed out there was an exclusive one with a black like hood instead, but I don't care.
I don't care about the black hood.
Yeah.
I don't. Even if they had the two versions to pick from, I'd pick this one.
You just do the
This is what I want.
Yeah.
Because then he becomes Batman. I don't care.
Yeah, his all white look is what kind of makes him unique.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
So I'm sure there's a lot of people
Oh,
who
well, one question, Brad. If you saw that this at the store, would you grab it?
I don't know because
you like Moon Knight even.
I do. I need one for my Legends shelf. I don't know how well he would fit with the
They fit with
Legends
Legends.
stuff. Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I mean, I find style-wise, I'm looking at him and I'm thinking like he's not going to fit with the legends that I have because everybody there has spandex and he's got this armored look, which is cool. It's really cool, but
He did wear that at one point, so like technically it would work if you like needed an excuse.
Right. Yeah. No, I'll track down that exclusive one that Hasbro did that one time.
Was that Walgreens?
Yeah, I think so. I'll grab it eventually. I just gotta bite the bullet on eBay.
Maybe they'll drop now that this guy's coming out.
Maybe
they're unrelated at all.
Yeah, but no, he looks really good.
All right, what else we got?
So a lot of people lost their minds over Guts. It's from Berserk. I never finished it. I need to go pick this up. I
watched the old one.
I need to pick it up again. I played the Guts' Rage on Dreamcast back in the day. I'm like, whoa, who's this guy? And then I went and started.
Why is this blade too small?
It's not too small. It's just the angle. You used to be 3 times the size. Yeah.
I actually had this figure.
Was there a Figma one?
25 years ago. I don't know what company it was, but I had his figure.
Ryan probably has the old one.
And the blade was bigger. It was all taller than him.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was so cool.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video where a guy made these swords like they have in anime and tried to lift it and tried to wield it. It's pretty cool.
I don't even know what I did with these figures. I think I sold them.
They're probably in the in your storage somewhere.
There might be in one of my anime bins from like way back in the day. But I had this figure. I remember that. It was so awesome.
I know.
The anime was very violent. Very violent.
It wasn't you didn't have the Figma one, did you?
I can't remember for the life of me. I'll look at some pictures and I'll let you know which one it is.
Yeah. But people are probably losing their mind. I know Ryan's into this stuff, so he's probably going to buy like 7 of these guys. And you have Griffith. He looks cool.
That's cool.
What? Who's this?
It's Griffith.
I've never seen this character.
It says it right there. Griffith.
No, I know. I know the name. I don't recognize this character at all.
I know. I like how Dee just reiterated the name, though.
Aren't you listening?
Yeah, pay attention.
Yeah, that looks
maybe
cool,
old Art of War figures. Yeah,
detail looks good.
This guy looks like something from Sailor Moon.
The helmet off version.
It looks ridiculous. That explains Ryan and his taste. Okay. On to more important things. What else? Are you getting this, D?
I'm gonna get Guts.
Okay. Well, you're not gonna get Glory here. Guts and Glory. Look at this guy.
Guts and Glory. Nice. Just rename him.
No, just put him. I'll put him on my like demon shelf.
This guy needs a black horse, and that guy they can ride together.
It would just die anyway. Everything around him just dies. No, it'll just be him and him alone on my shelf. So
the shelf will be empty. Just him.
Just kill everybody.
Okay. Griffith is a drawn, super feminine. You lost me there, buddy. Anyways, next. All right. I did not pre-order this at all. I was tempted, then I said no. I will not.
Why?
I don't know.
You're the Vader guy. Like I thought you.
Well, he has no removable head, does he?
What do you need it for?
Because I want to see what's underneath the helmet.
There's not much more to say.
I have
about
the Vader without. I have the Vader with the removable helmet, so I don't need this.
What's going on with the slash?
Ryan wanted us to talk about Guts, but there's not much to say because I'm just gonna buy him. Like he needs no introduction.
He's got a big sword.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna buy him. That's all there's to say about it.
What else do you want us to talk about? Why don't you come on the show and talk about it since you love it so much? Yeah,
he needs no introduction though. Like it's Guts.
What do you want? It's Guts. Like what else can we talk about him? Like his sword is sharp. You're happy? Like
he's like Doom guy who just does whatever he wants and kills everything. He's one of those dudes, Judge Dredd type of dudes.
And I mentioned that I had him 25 years with the figure, and I watched the anime. Come on, we gave you some light here. What else do you want? We're on to bigger baddies with better swords. Darth Vader here.
Guts versus Darth Vader.
Oh, no contest. Vader takes him out.
I don't need Vader at all.
Vader just pulls out his guts.
I always thought Vader looked ridiculous to me.
Like
Anyways.
he's got a weird look.
Just he's weird. They're all weird. Like if I saw this guy, I'd be like, "What's your problem, man?" And then he'd kill me, of course. But
Yeah.
look at he
He'd
looks
be
weird.
done.
He looks like he looks like a
It
weirdo.
was from the 70s. So,
I know. Same with like Tron and all that stuff. It's just weird to me.
like, we don't have 15 of them. I just said I'm not buying this one. I just literally said I have them and not buying it. We have to show what's announced.
But honestly, like this swipe effect, isn't this weird? Like this is weird to me.
It's really weird.
Why do I need that?
If it
Photography.
I was gonna say like light. Yeah, you could play with the lighting and angling.
I feel like you could make a bigger swipe though, like they did with you remember that Link figure where he had the big
This
swipe?
this one's like this. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a point. Like that doesn't really.
I had a Luke
do it.
Skywalker
Yeah.
from Marvel Select, I think it was way back, and then had
A
a
what?
bigger,
Which one?
It was a long time ago.
What?
Marvel Select. Yeah, I know your favorite line.
I didn't even know they touched those things.
Way back in the day,
Or
they
the
were just
Diamond
statues.
Select?
They weren't
Oh,
even.
okay.
They
Oh,
were just
Diamond
statues.
Yeah.
statues. Okay.
They were
Diamond
called
Select.
they were called like Unleashed or something.
Yes,
like that, right?
Unleashed. Yes.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go,
yeah.
So I had that whole set, and they had a Luke with that effect, but it was like a huge effect. It was like almost a curve
It's
to it.
dramatic, right?
Yeah, it looks so good. Like I don't know what this is. It's like a torch. It's showing his rays coming out of his torch.
Yeah.
His
It's
laser
silly.
pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not horrible, but it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why do I need that?
Could have spent the money, made it actually light up. That would have been cool.
No.
Little battery inside it.
He does look good. Like I can't dispute the fact he looks fine.
Yeah, I like the red lenses on the right. Is it the same lenses on the left, or he's got an option of the red?
No,
or
the red.
black lenses?
One's red and one's black lens.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was just lighting.
So when he takes the blade out, obviously, then it becomes red, right? Because it reflects off.
All right, I see.
Light bulb went on.
Yeah, that's right.
Then I think we got the next one, right? They come in pairs, right? See? There we go.
Oh, that's cool. That looks good.
Yeah.
I like. The
I
shading on it.
had her in the cart, but I didn't press buy.
Right.
I don't know why.
What stopped you?
I don't know what's stopping me from buying it. It's
You got to
literally
see the
like-
show, maybe.
I have a feeling they're going to come up with another version next year. I
I liked her in the Mando.
Looks
I
good.
just have a feeling they're going to make another
know.
version of her.
Yeah. Okay.
With Mayfex and SH, you got to be careful. They burn you so many times. Like, I don't know how many Boba Fett's they've pulled out in 2 years. Burned so many people because each one of them has something that all the other
Right.
ones need. I don't know. I'm going to hold off on this. Big Bad Toy Store has it for
Mm.
sale as well. That looks good, though. I don't know what the gray light effect. It should have been lighter.
Oh, for her saber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because hers
no, I
is
didn't
white,
pull it up.
vibrant white, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It just looks like milky or like an ice cube.
It just looks like an extension from a 3D printer, like the thing to hold it when you print items.
You got to break it off. Yes.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous.
Right.
I'm sure it looks better in person. Her
Oh,
old
yeah.
toys had, I guess it was like light blue, like translucent blue,
Right.
but I don't know, whatever. Looks good.
And very orangey, the skin tone.
Yeah, I like that.
Is she supposed to be really orangey?
I think so.
She's a bit darker, from what I recall, but
Mm.
Hello. Hello there.
Hmm.
All right, what else we got?
uh,
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm
I like
all
this
in.
figure. I'm not even familiar with the figure. I just like the weird 80s style comic book
100%
figure look.
80s.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
100%.
I don't care. It's anyone listening. It's Cersei and Black Knight and their
I am
Avengers
buying
looks.
2 of these. One for me and one for my
So-
good friend D.
So
know.
salty.
Yes.
I don't need this. What am I gonna do with this guy?
So
What
salty.
do you mean? You can put on 80s music and just rock out.
Yeah.
dude.
It's Amazon
Gnarly,
exclusive, so
Oh,
comes
is
up
it?
Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, boo. I'm never
Where's
gonna
her
get it.
headband? Where's her headband? She has a headband in the comic, right?
No, they're
Yeah,
not
she
going to
does.
give you that. Don't be silly, Brad.
Come on. That's
Well,
80s though. I need the
Details?
headband.
Asler had one, so
Yeah.
I'll add the headband later.
Oh, I want all of these characters. All 80s right there. Cap on the floor. The
Yeah.
lady in the white and brown jacket. I don't know who that is.
Who? Where? What?
What's her name? Is that Megan? No, from
Oh, Crystal.
Eternal. Crystal. Yeah, they're right. She's got the stupid whatever that is on her head.
What? 99% out of Marvel Legends. What will you buy then?
What?
Don't tell me you're gonna buy McFarlane. AI says, "What? Digging the '80s aesthetic." There you go.
Yeah,
Tim.
I don't
Yep.
dig it.
I know.
I have just the
Dig
other
it!
Black Knight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Even so, this is an easy pass. I have no attachments to this version. That's because you weren't even born probably by then. I am all in, baby. Let's do this. I want a TV show. I want jackets. I want everything. Let's go.
Yeah, she looks so punk. She's slapping.
Is that? Did you say it right? Did I say it right?
Did I say it right?
No, you did not. No,
No.
we're gonna lose our younger
no,
audience if you keep it up.
Brad is just like she's so slapping right now. It's so
She's so
yeah,
slapping.
Look, we're leaving. One's leaving right now.
Is slapping a verb or an adjective?
Ali Viper's leaving because you keep insulting the younger audience. Oh man. I don't even know what to begin here.
So it's the jackpot 2-pack, Green Goblin and Mary Jane.
Yeah.
No, we were just joking. Stay. Come on, Nemo.
This could pass for an animated Mary Jane. She did have this look in the comics for a few issues as well. For anyone saying, yeah, so they did base her animated look off of something in the comic. Technically, I find these both hideous, so I'm not getting.
After he plays it up and just like slaps it down.
Yeah.
I think Goblin looks horrible, but I think she looks fine. The face could use a little help though.
The Osborn head looks good.
Yeah, that looks not too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't put any scales on him at all.
Because animated one didn't have I like this detailed look. Like
because the animators didn't want to draw scales for every frame. Yeah.
That's why we
a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess this is good for people who missed out on last year's. It's only been a year since we got this guy.
Some people did. That's the funny part. Like
silly rabbit.
And then is his glider different? Yeah, it's the animated glider, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at mine. It's different.
Yeah, see, AI likes the other one better.
Yeah,
and
100%. 100%.
That one had like a metallic green, right? Or no, am I mistaken?
Are these retro covered or VHS?
I think these are 2-pack, so it must be they're not cell shaded. But it is a 2-pack.
So just a regular 2-pack, not like a.
They don't look cell shaded. It's weird.
Did they even show the packaging?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Have they shifted on the cell shading maybe? Because people were like,
that'd be weird then. Then half of your line is cell shaded and the other half is.
Yeah.
Well, they only did the Carnage and what do you call it? Black Spider-Man right now.
Yeah,
right?
plus the X-Men one if you want to get technical. But
yeah, the X-Men is a different line though, right?
Doc Ock and May are also coming out too. So I don't know if it's VHS. I think it must be.
Yeah. Weird. Okay. I mean, it's
Anyway,
funny because people were making those tutorials to get the cell shading off, so maybe they stopped doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it because I like the MJ look. It reminds you of the animation. All right.
I almost forgot about Marvel. Marvel Select Captain America. This ugly.
Oh, you're getting this one, huh?
No, I'm not. But before that guy, Super Adaptoid, they reused the body from what was that? 2011, maybe? I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah. Not interested.
How big is it supposed to be?
He's 12 inches.
Yeah, he just took the old Captain America body, the 12-inch Captain America.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Painted it green, put a arc reactor on his chest.
It's weird. It's like a custom. It's like a custom. Somebody just picked up one and painted it green.
So ugly.
I like the shield. We can give it to Cap when he has those tiny shields around him.
That looks like a glider.
He finally has a shield worthy. Now he can protect his legs and his head when they're shooting at him. Oh yeah. God. I always found that ridiculous in the comics. They shoot at him and he's like protecting up here. Just shoot his legs.
Like, shoot him in the legs. Yeah.
Jeez.
It's a target though. They can't help but aim at it.
It's a bullseye.
Yeah.
There's this bad boy. Look at this.
Woo,
hideous
look
thing.
at him.
Oh, wow.
He's so. It looks
They're
like
bringing
Toy
back
Biz.
figures from the 80s. All
Looks like
right.
Toy Biz Deadpool with this just ball. Oh, so gross.
So
This
they're
is
doing-
garbage. Yeah, Brad, you give us a better custom. Oh
Yeah.
man, they're just gonna give you the exact same one, AI.
Yeah.
You getting this, Brad?
Oh yeah. Because you know what, this is like
You're
this
not-
is this is retro in that it's horrible proportions like we used to get when we were kids.
And we were amazed with it. We're like, oh
Yeah,
my god, this is
Yeah.
so awesome.
It's nostalgic. He has
His
too
hands move.
he has too many points of articulation, but otherwise
I can picture
Yeah.
like the sound he makes when you turn his body. He's like, and then it just scrapes off. The stars and stripes are just smeared after.
Yeah.
He looks forward and they're just scraped. They're just garbage. Oh man.
Yeah.
Look at that.
How could
Look at
they
that.
release something like this and be proud of it?
I don't know. Some people love it. I better stop talking garbage about it. Sorry, whoever likes.
But
this
did they
thing.
say it's a retro looking cap?
I don't know what they called it. They said Diamond Flex One. Action figure, first Avenger, based on classic Captain American artwork. But classic Captain American
Artwork, not
It looked
articulation.
proportionate. It looked proportionate.
You can
like
still
that.
make something look old but work well,
Yeah.
right?
I think it's good that they're employing blind sculptors. I find that
We've insulted small people. We've insulted blind people now.
Don't say we. I didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
do you say in neutral?
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, that was it. My wallet's safe.
Yeah. We're splitting that Spider Woman 2-pack, right?
Yeah,
You're gonna take the scroll.
I should probably get on that.
Don't worry, I don't think it's gonna sell out.
Yeah, right. I was like, what am I rushing for? What am I rushing? I don't need
It's
to
all
rush.
gone.
You just go to the store, pick it up, whatever you want.
Yeah. It's
5
an
minutes.
it's an
someone has
Amazon
my
it's an
pulse.
Amazon exclusive.
Look at
Is
this
it?
guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Oh god. Anyways, on to the next topic. On
uh,
I don't even
important
know what it is
pressing
now.
news.
You threw me
Amazon,
off
Amazon,
here.
come
You threw
on.
me off here.
Amazon has announced that they are, Prime Videos. They are going to flex and bring in. They're going to reboot the RoboCop show, or make a RoboCop show, and also they're going to bring in. I forget now. Oh, Stargate Atlantis. That it is.
See,
Now,
thing is with, like-
I'm a huge Stargate fan.
yeah. I
I
was
watched
gonna say,
every
I think
Yeah.
you were the one.
I'm
who
a
liked
massive Stargate fan. I watched SG1, I watched Atlantis, and then everything went downhill after that. When they try to reboot it and make it all, I don't know. It was just a whole bunch of mess after that. But a lot of big actors came from there. What's his name? The guy who plays Aquaman.
You're saying about
oh, Jason Momoa.
Yeah, he was in. He started off in Stargate Atlantis. Not started off.
Okay.
Sorry, he played a character in Stargate Atlantis, which landed him a role as Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones, and then which landed him as Aquaman. But he started off in Baywatch, actually.
I don't
that was
remember
his
him at all.
Yeah, he was a baby face in the Baywatch. You don't even recognize him. He was like 14 years old. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, and he would still look like a full-grown man.
Massive shoulders, bicep arms.
Totally. Yeah.
I think it's like they keep saying this, like they have the opportunity to do it. They put it on the table, and then it goes nowhere. So
Right. Yeah.
I get scared every time one of these companies start, like Apple and Prime, when these companies start making TV shows, because they're not there to make quality stuff. They just get you to keep remembering them as a company, so you buy their other products. Right? This is just a little hobby for them. This is not where they make. They lose money for most parts. A lot of their stuff that they make, they actually lose money on it, but they keep people. The name of the company keeps it resonating in the minds of people, and then they'll buy products which they actually make money on. That's why Apple got into the streaming service. They don't care about any of this stuff. They don't care about making money off this thing. That's not going to make them money. Their
Mm.
products make them way more money than this will ever will.
Right.
And same thing with Amazon, right? So it scares me when I see companies like this taking up classic and important IPs like RoboCop and Stargate. Stargate, even to this day, their website, there's still a following of people, like hardcore fans from the original Stargate, even in Atlantis afterwards. There's a cult following for that. And although I am excited to see maybe a new version with better, obviously, CGI than what they had, I'm also worried about what kind of mess are we going to get ourselves into, like the Rings of Power? Is it going to be, trying to push the some narratives and you know what I mean, Brad, right? Like,
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
leave me out here on the rope, huh?
Yeah.
You're on your own, buddy. You're on your own.
No, there's no way they can do RoboCop without doing some sort of like how are they gonna? They're gonna feel super forced to do some sort of like BLM type, like defund the police type political narrative. It's gonna happen, and they can do it well, but they won't. They just do that. They check the box and then they write a terrible story. But so I'm not saying that in itself would be a bad story. I just know, like, they'll just be like, they'll go that way because of some sort of pandering, and then they'll also have a crap story. So
I need them to be over the top, like the other one, where just Detroit was a cesspool, where just murder and like the worst of the worst.
Really like, grimy Detroit.
Yeah, like it was ridiculous. Yeah. It was absurd, but that's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
There'll be social commentary. There's gonna have to be social commentary.
There will, and they can't do it the way they did in the past, which made me like it. The whole premise is ridiculous, but
right, and the criminals are just criminals. There's no like, oh, they got this way because of poverty or whatever.
Yeah,
like
they're mustache twirling. Like they're just I want to kill people, so I'm going to go do it.
Right,
why? Because I
in
can.
A horrible way. Yeah, where they get caught every time and killed in a shootout. Yeah, but they won't do that. Like, and then he'll. Well, we're assuming it'll be a him. I don't know why we're assuming it'll be a him. So
I don't know why you're assuming that.
I don't know what I'm doing. Like, so yeah,
it's gonna be neither. It's gonna be neither.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be neither, right? I'm telling you right now, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So no, I do know what you're talking about. I think that'll be part of it. And again, they could do all of that social commentary and do good writing, but they don't. They're just like, okay, we'll just do the social commentary. That'll check the boxes, and we won't bother actually writing a story.
They're also going to have his partner who's going to be smarter, stronger, faster, and everything better than him, and then teach him how to be a RoboCop and how to be an actual cop.
Right.
So he's just going to be the muscle. Yeah. He's going to have no brains.
This isn't Disney Plus, so I don't know what you're talking about.
This is that's what's going to happen. He's going to be the muscle, but no brains. That's what's going to happen.
No, I hate when they reboot stuff now. Whenever they announce rebooting my old franchises, I'm like, no, please don't. Please just wait a decade, and then maybe we'll talk about it.
After I pass on, is that what you decide?
No, I'm hoping like the end of the culture war when we can like go back to just making movies and shows,
just for the fun of it. That's
just for the fun of it. Yeah.
Whatever you say, old man. Get with the time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What about Stargate? I can't wait for them to go on adventures.
I don't care about Stargate.
I'm not a big Stargate fan.
I get this show. Hey,
you know the guy. You know the gentleman with the logo on. You know who he is, right, D?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Show some respect, D.
Boy.
Who is he?
Boy. God of War.
He's God of War.
Oh, okay.
He's the voice of Kratos.
Nice.
And MacGyver. How do you not like MacGyver?
Look at those lips, man. Holy hell. It looks like Osborne in that previous image.
Hey, come on. Don't make fun of the guy's looks.
I'm not.
You just said his lips.
Yeah, I'm praising them.
Wow, how dare you?
Look at these lips. Look at these lippies.
I like the Stargate movie. I got into the show, I think, the first season, and then I'm like, this isn't really like the movie. That kind of threw me off, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. I actually met a couple of these at the airport. A couple of these guys.
You meet everyone.
Oh,
Were they
nice.
nice to you? Did they treat you well?
They just ignored me. I'm like, hi. They just kept walking by. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, cool. All right, I'll be back to my work now. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea what I'm going to be getting into here, but they haven't confirmed it yet. They're just rumors. They have all these scripts on
They
the
always do
table
that.
probably,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we'll see. They'll
They have all
probably
I
these
think-
IPs because they bought what studio is it? Is it MGM?
MGM.
I think in some ways, because I wasn't attached to the original show, I might be more open to some of the stuff they'll do, right? Because I won't be like, hey, that's not like the original show. So it might actually work for me.
Yeah.
As long as they go into cool adventures at different planets, I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Take me for a nice, fun journey every episode.
Yeah. It's like Sliders with Egyptians.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what that means.
Yeah.
It's with Sliders.
Was this spelled with a Z?
Is that a burger you get at the pub?
Yeah. What did you guys on the RoboCop thing? I was going to ask you. What did you guys think of the 2014 reboot
No.
with Michael Keaton?
No.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Really? I didn't mind it as a standalone.
No, it's just not rated R enough. Like,
No.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
ridiculous.
yeah.
Get
I was
that
trying to, like-
PG-13 nonsense out of here.
like the whole like, oh, his wife's gonna give it a try. You're gonna give that a try. He's like, okay, what do you mean you're gonna give it a try? Like this, he got his happy ending. Like he wasn't as like a tragic hero.
Right.
Like they
right.
gave him his.
But he needs to be
yeah.
a tragic, broken, battered down cop. He needs to be that.
Like they gave him his
Right.
wife and kid back. He got
No, his wife and kids
personality.
need to be murdered in the show.
Like they even
Right.
if she left him, like she can't deal with the situation because it's weird. Like if she's like, I can't do this and left, I'm like, oh damn, okay,
Right.
sweet.
I kind of I liked the arms dealer aspect of it, where the guy's selling this weapon to the city. I thought they did that well, but yeah, I know what you're saying about the character.
For me, it's
That
always
is-
been the tragedy part that really
Yeah.
made me like that character more.
Right.
That he's, his family got murdered and he almost got murdered, right? Well, he did in a way, but yeah, I liked it because of how horrible the situation he's in, right?
Mm.
And now he's just a piece of metal that's trying to do everything he can to fix some of it, but he can't. His family's gone, right?
Yeah.
And I just like that part of it. I hope they do that because storytelling has been really, really bad for a lot of shows now. It's just too weak. There's not enough, depth there to really pull you in for a
Mhm.
lot of shows.
I think I think writers are really afraid of taking risks nowadays
Hmm.
for all sorts of reasons. I think studios want sure things. There's all sorts of fear about
Yeah.
offending different groups or whatever they're
cancel
doing.
this and that.
Yeah, so I think there's economic, the social. There's also so they make really really safe shows nowadays.
But I mean, you can also see the shows that actually don't give a damn, or movies that don't give a damn and just make it. Top Gun, they didn't care
Right.
about it, right? But
Yeah.
they're success. They're a massive success,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because they don't go and fall in line with everything else everyone is doing. They're taking risks.
Yeah.
And they get rewarded for that. So,
totally. Yeah, it'd be nice to see more of that. Hopefully, they start to recognize that.
Speaking of taking a risk, Indiana Jones, Brad, take it away, buddy. It's all yours now.
All right, so I brought this up as part of the topic, but then I actually did some reading. So it sounds like they're really hedging this. They're saying this is a Indiana Jones type show. So
What
it's
does
gonna
that
be
mean?
it's gonna be called the Treasure Hunters.
Are you kidding me?
No,
You're joking,
So-
right?
no. So all these stuff, people that don't know what we're
Stop.
talking about,
No.
people that don't know what
Treasure
we're talking
Hunters.
about. There's all these
Okay.
headlines from about 2 weeks ago that said that they were going to do a female-led reboot Indiana Jones with Brie Larson as the title character. So, That's-
Whoa. Time out. Who did you say?
Brie
Good girl.
Larson.
Oh,
Have you?
this is going to be a complete disaster. Yeah, right there.
You familiar with her?
Oh yeah, very.
You know her. You know her well.
Just a little bit.
So she's going to lead this show. So right up until the show, till we went on,
She's gonna
the
lead
air
it right
here.
into a dumpster. That's what she'll lead it to.
Yeah, I thought the headlines were right. I thought it was going to be an Indiana Jones show. I thought I better read a little bit and make sure that I know what I'm talking about. So I just read one article just before the podcast here, and they're saying it's not. I see. The thing is, they do this to us all the time. They say, "Oh, it's not going to be this. It's not going to be a new Indiana Jones with a female Indiana Jones," and then it is that thing that they said it's not going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to do their hedging for them, but this particular article did say this will be a Indiana Jones type show called The Treasure Hunters, featuring Brie Larson.
They need to just not say that. They just need to like
Right.
remove the Indiana
Right.
Jones part.
Anytime
Right.
you say the word Indiana Jones, the two words there, you cannot say that and say that no, it's not going to be that. Just
Right.
don't
You,
say
you
it at
already,
all.
you already
Just
tied
don't
it
say it
to
at
it
all.
now. Yeah.
Totally, yeah. No, you're right. Like, why phrase it that way at all, right? Yeah. So it's a not Indiana. That's the big announcement from Disney Plus is they're making a not Indiana Jones type show starring Brie Larson as the lead character.
Disaster. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
See, they
Utter
could do
disaster.
like we have Lara Croft already.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember we talked about this, right? When we were
Yeah.
talking in our group chat that everyone's gonna say, "What? You're just copying Laura Croft now? That's all you're doing."
We can barely say her name. We're just so out of it. No, but like,
Yeah.
like they've done movies like they've done Uncharted. They've done which was crap, but they did the games. Those were perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it doesn't have to be Indiana Jones. You don't have to refer to Indiana Jones to pump your market up.
Yeah. And maybe this is that thing we were talking about, like bad press is good press, any press is good press. So they did that just to spin everybody out. So
Or they're trying to do that, because they know Indiana Jones movie's coming, ride the hype,
right.
Announce it during the hype, and then hoping to pull those people from that lore into this one. They think there's going to be an easy transition.
Right.
That's a good.
Like,
Rasmus puts up a good point here. National Treasures got canceled.
Yep.
One season in got canceled right away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Nick
like,
Cage was supposed to make an appearance in season 2. Got canceled.
Not
I didn't
my
even
fault.
watch the show. I didn't care for it at all. Didn't care.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't even watch it either, and I didn't have any interest in watching it. I mean, what was it? National Treasure? Yeah. It's
The worst part about that show is nothing to do with because of female lead in there. Is there was no connection from Nick Cage's stories to this show.
It's so funny. We always have to introduce everything we say now with like, say it's not because it's female leads.
Well, because I don't, then I'm gonna have Rasper coming after me.
Right. I know we all have to do it, right? We're like, it's not because of that. But
And 78 is a big fan of She-Hulk. I mean, he even wrote it down on my shipping box when he sent it to me.
yeah,
He hearted She-Hulk to let me know. So, like, I mean, but the thing is, if you don't have any connection to the show that had got you there,
Yeah.
why would anybody care? Right?
Right.
Why would anybody give a damn?
yeah. I mean,
Like,
I know people do this all the time, but like literally, if they announced like a male-led Tomb Raider tomorrow, I'd be like, "What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
It's Lara Croft. Like, what are you doing?" It's like,
yeah.
no, it's Larry Croft now.
Okay, that I would watch.
Stop it,
Because that
dude.
sounds like it'd be a comedy, and I'd be all for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Larry Croft.
Uh,
That's something like on Saturday Night Live or something. SNL.
yeah. Yeah, totally. He still wears the boob shirt.
I mean, movies as a whole are just weird now. Because back then,
Yeah.
they'd release a movie, you'd find out info in a trailer, and then you go see the movie. But now they like leak everything beforehand. You know what the actors have eaten for breakfast and how it's going to affect their mood on set. So because they taken this blah blah blah, I'm taking liberties here because that's how I feel the character will be. Like, it's just weird now. I don't need to know all the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah. It's all strange now. And then we argue about the fact like, well, are they going to do Stargate right? Are they going to do RoboCop right? Are they going to do Indiana Jones right? And you forget the fact that they're not even inventing anything new. They're just recycling crap.
Yeah.
And they still get it wrong.
Yeah, they still get it wrong. Yeah.
I mean, horribly wrong.
They always want to put their little twist on it, leave their mark in their own way, like their signature.
But
Yeah.
you think after 10, 15, 20 years of directors and writers putting their own twist and failing, the new people that helm these reboots would learn from them, say, yeah, you know what, that twist that I'm thinking about, maybe I shouldn't do that because these other 6 movies and shows failed miserably.
No, because they just blame the actor, and then the actor can't get any
or
more
blame
gigs.
us toxic fans.
Toxic fans. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
toxic
you
fans.
guys are
yeah.
racist, bigots and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think not all reboots can be like 1990s Mario, right? Like that. That's they got creative and it just was gold. So they can't always work out like that.
Speaking of Mario, they just announced they're going to make a ton of TV shows and movies from the universe.
Okay, see,
'Cause they made money.
That's scary to me. I don't want them to
Yeah.
get carried away because they
I don't want it to
accidentally
be
got-
watered down.
Yeah, but it made
Uh,
money. That's
yeah.
the thing. In this right now, in this climate,
Would
anything
you guys
makes
be okay
money.
with the Zelda TV show?
Probably
Yeah.
not.
I want to see Zelda done right.
I would
Because
prefer
a movie?
no, maybe not, because the story has to be told over a long period, in my opinion. A movie wouldn't fit the time frame that I would require for it to be done justice, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's hard.
It would have to be done with Nintendo's blessing, because otherwise,
Live action or CGI?
CGI.
Yeah, CGI. Yeah,
For me.
yeah.
Okay.
But you know he can't save Zelda, right?
I mean, yeah, obviously not.
That'll be the end of the show.
It's her legend.
Yeah,
No, they're gonna switch.
right.
Link will be
Yeah.
held captive. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, never mind. Don't reboot.
Can't have that.
I'd honestly be based on Twilight Princess's rendition on her, I'd be okay with her being part of like the final battle.
Right.
Like
Not
the way
showing
the way
him-
they handled
He
it.
pulls out a
in-game.
bigger sword than
She had like a light. She had like she had a
light.
light sword, and they were
Yeah.
riding a horse together. And she's like, "You
Yeah.
need to shoot this down while I do this." Like she
Yeah.
did stuff, and it was cool. But
Yeah, totally. It is weird that it's named
A
after
new
her.
Zelda story, not which Zelda story, where she's stronger, faster, and better than anybody else out there.
Ocarina of Time for me.
She
AI.
walked into the castle instead of being captured at that castle. She was like,
But if-
"Who are they?"
If they change roles, they got to call it Link, right?
Yeah.
Is
Destroy
that how that
Link.
works?
Link's Awakening. They
Yeah.
just reused that. No, to be in all seriousness, though, I would want Ocarina of Time, despite my hate for time travel. That would be one
Yeah.
where they could just.
You know
Jump
what used to
in.
really drive me nuts?
Yeah.
It's the little sound effects when you're discovering something. Like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm like, yeah. Like, shut up. You did that really well there, D.
His what's her name?
Are you okay, D? Are you in
Was it
trouble?
Navi? Hello.
Oh my God.
Remember just getting around rolling because it was faster?
I
than
do that,
running?
yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Until
like
you
a
got the
flip.
horse, until you got a phone. I was like, God, man, it's just what? It's just Sonic the Hedgehog across the field.
Yeah. Across the entire open world.
You guys
Or his
spent way too
backflips.
Yeah.
Speaking of spending a lot of time, we spent very least a little amount of time with this this movie that dropped last couple of days ago. What, Wednesday? It was a weird day that it dropped it. It's the Power Rangers movie. What's the title called? The Reunion?
Once and only.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You don't really like it at all.
Never
You
again.
don't even remember the name. That's not.
Power Rangers never
I don't even
again.
know what to say. Oh, that's pretty cold. Anyways, we're not going to spoil it for anybody out here.
My shirt for this, man.
There you go. Go
Oh,
get
nice.
them. We're not going to spoil it, but we are going to talk about the movie in general, overall, what we thought of it, and should you spend your time on the couch and watch this on Netflix or not. If you're a Power Rangers fan, I say stay away.
Oh, I thought you were going a different direction with
No.
that. Like, yeah.
No, you stay far away from this. Do not let this movie destroy your childhood or your love for the show. That's my take on it right now. I'm gonna come out here strong.
So the only
Man.
other group is people who are not fans of Power Rangers who probably also will not want to watch the show, right?
No, because
Well,
they're,
it's still-
they're
it's
gonna
still-
make fun of us. Then that's what you watched when you were a kid, huh? You fool! You watched this and you like this?
Well, Power Rangers is still on.
The
I just
losers?
don't know the quality.
That's what they-
I don't know the quality of their new shows, so I can't be like, "Oh, kids watch it, so they would like this." So
I
I'm curious.
did see a couple of new stuff, and it's better than this movie.
You think so? Okay.
How many themes do they have left? Like different types of rocks or something? Like Power Rangers?
Now they're
geology?
just cycling. They're cycling dinosaurs, cars, space, and then
Oh, they go around.
they go around ninjas,
Oh, okay.
and then
Right.
ultimate mega ones who use old powers with the key
Okay.
locks. Yeah, and then
I
they
thought they
just
had to
cycle
come
through.
up with new stuff.
No,
Okay.
after a while they're just like no. And then there's one that wears like trains and pirate ships and stuff. Like they did not go together at all. Like it's just random vehicles.
Wow. Okay. I never
Alright,
got that
then.
far.
Yeah. I stopped after I made it to Lost Galaxy, I think, and even then, I was like, I
Okay,
don't know why
well,
I'm still watching this. I aged
let
out
me
of
ask
it.
you guys this. You guys both watched it. What's the best thing you liked about this movie? The best. Don't say the ending when
No,
it
no,
ends. The credits. That was the best thing I liked about this movie.
their gloves had better textures on them than their previous costumes. Like I don't. That's a stupid detail, but like I was like, oh, they got some quality gloves on now. Like they're microfibers and everything. The fight scenes were fine. They weren't any worse or better than the
Mhm.
old ones. I think the CGI kind of ruined some of the choreography because it looked too wacky.
Yeah.
I liked the homage to a cast that has been through a lot. I got kind of emotional when they were like in their suits. I know the actors aren't there, but I was like, wow, like how many of these people are dead now? Like
Yeah.
it was, I got kind of emotional there. So I
How
thought it
many
was
are there?
nice.
Two out of the five, right?
I heard red, green, and yellow are all gone.
Jason,
I heard Jason's gone too.
Jason's gone. I forgot. What's
Tommy's gone.
Jason? What was Jason's real name? Hold on.
The Red
And
Ranger. You're talking about the Red
Yeah.
Ranger, right?
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
passed
so
away?
Is it Austin?
recently, yeah.
Really?
No way. No way. Come on.
No, no,
Last
no.
year?
No, stop that. That's the Green Ranger.
Yeah, he went too.
Yeah, yeah. He's Jason in real life.
Yeah, and then Austin St. John.
Who was the Red Ranger, the original Red Ranger.
But
I don't-
okay, here's my problem as an adult. So as a kid, we were watching this. Even as a kid, I was like, why don't the bad guys just step on their house? Like they know who they are. They didn't do the secret identity thing. They did the secret identity thing backwards, where all the villains know who they are, but they didn't tell their families because they weren't allowed. It was their rule. In my child brain, I was like, that's weird. Why?
Yeah.
So in this movie, unfortunately, Treaty's passed on in this film.
Yeah.
She passed on in real life too.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, her daughter doesn't know. We can't tell her. There's rules. I'm like, why can't you tell her?
Right.
What would possibly happen now? Like, it was just weird. It's a weird concept.
Well, they said they wouldn't tell her because they don't want the bad guys to find out who they are. Or
they know who she is.
Yeah, that's
They
I
know.
was like, wait, but they know you guys.
Right.
They
They
show up and
literally
know
just
her
said
by
that.
name. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's strange.
It's just a weird, yeah. It's like a plot device, right?
Yeah. And it's one they rolled with. They had opportunities to fix those plot devices that didn't make sense, and they just didn't do that. They were like, oh, we're gonna use it. We're gonna be meta, we're gonna be self-aware, we're gonna keep them in. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to hype the comics up too much. I like them and they address these things.
Oh, IDW?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Boom Studios.
Oh, okay.
They address these things. Same with like in one issue, Jason's like he calls his Tyrannosaurus and he just steps on them. And then Zordon got kind of angry and he's like, I don't see why I wouldn't do that. Like, why would I waste time destroying the city when I could just do this? He's like, because we're not aggressors. And it led to an altercation that never got resolved. But the fact Jason called him out on that, I was like, yeah, cool. That makes sense. Why don't you guys just do this? Why don't you go on the offensive for once?
Yeah.
But this movie doesn't do that. They sit and wait. They wait for the bad guys to show up. They wait for the bad guys to kill them.
Do they ever talk about why she never just grows a lot of monsters at the same time?
I think they did that in a finale. And there was no reason before that she didn't do that other than plot device.
Right, because she'd send one and that one would almost wipe them out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, just send two.
Yeah. Again, the comics did this and it obliterated them. And they needed a Mary Sue move to win.
Right.
And then I think there was a reason why she couldn't do it after that. Like they address all this stuff.
Right.
But in the show, they never do.
No.
And then she finally does it. I'm like, you waited 10 seasons to do this?
Yeah.
Like, what do you...
And then somehow
So,
they're able to
I don't
beat all
know.
10, yeah.
I know this was meant for people our age.
I think it was like a swan song, right? They were trying to make an ending for us that we would appreciate, and it just came. Whoa, hello. Yeah. I don't. I try to look at it from this is going to be campy. It's not going to be well written because the Power Rangers TV shows were like that, right? They were just fun and nothing amazing to write about. But I just felt that this movie didn't do a good job of closing and giving us a final chapter, or a swan song. It was trying to prop up a character to be somebody important. Like, I could not stand this Yellow Ranger's daughter.
Mm,
I couldn't stand that character. It was so badly written, that character, and then the acting was horrible too. Sorry, I gotta say it, right? I mean, I know she's a kid, and
Charlie.
she probably doesn't need to be bombarded on. And I don't go on social media to bombard her, but her acting was horrible in this movie.
When she was doing the like kicks and attacks and just, I was like, don't do that. You sound awful.
stop.
Like, it's over the top.
And she had this that really bad angry face the whole time,
Yeah.
right?
Totally.
Like, the whole time she's had this face, like, what? Totally opposite to what you see on the left, right there.
Even her promo shot.
Yeah, it's like just angry and upset. You're a Power Ranger. Why are you upset? Like,
Yeah.
you finally got this thing, and even
I was
before
telling you,
that,
I was telling you, like, by Power Ranger standards, this was bad acting.
Yeah.
yeah, the standards are pretty low there.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't stand her at all in this movie. She really ruined it for me. I think if you take her out of the movie, it could be somewhat decent. But she kind of really brought it down for me. I was just getting so annoyed.
By the end, I was okay with her. She didn't really do the defiant, angry teenager thing. She was still respectful. So I was like, okay, you're not a pain in the butt.
No, but she took off so many times.
She did, but it was fun. Like,
stay here. Then you see her right next to him. What? He just said stay there. You're literally next to him now. What? Yeah, and then she learned how to fly a flying car in 2 seconds. She pressed the buttons.
Is that flying car from something? Did they have that flying car?
Did you
just
see
to
that
show you
before?
Billy's smart. I feel like the daughter. I feel like the daughter.
the
daughter
Donatello
needs,
of the crew.
Yeah.
the daughter needs to be in it as a tribute to like pass Trini's
Yeah, of
legacy
course,
on.
yes,
But
yeah. I was happy to hear about that they're going to do a tribute about having the daughter become a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's a great way to kind of bring a Yellow Ranger back into the fold, right?
Right.
But I was just like, I don't want this person in that team. She's so negative. She should be in the bad guy's side. Like, that would have been a good twist. She's like, nah, I'm gonna go hang out with Rita.
Well, I get it. I'd be like, why are you so mad? I'm like, oh, right, because your mom was a Power Ranger and your aunts and uncles were Power Rangers, and they didn't tell you for whatever. Like, she has a right to be mad, but in universe, she doesn't, because that's how wacky their world is. Like,
no, and you make a good point, actually, Elvin, because that's what I thought. There was that interaction with her and Billy at one point where he told her that they don't do revenge, and I thought there was going to be like a morality struggle where she was going to go to the other side.
Yeah.
It was going to be like an Emperor's Throne Room thing where she was like, like join us type thing.
But
yeah, they did.
It would have been awesome if she got the Green Ranger's outfit back.
Yeah,
I don't want yellow. I want green with the vest, the golden vest and everything.
Yeah,
that would have been an ultimate twist right there.
Yeah, and then started fighting with everybody like Green Ranger did in the original. Yeah.
Then you would have cut, like hit, you would hit on the Green Ranger nostalgia and the yellow one as well.
But
right?
see, like JJ exists. That's Tommy's son. So then people would be like, why didn't he become the Green? Like,
but where's JJ?
Exactly. She only name dropped. But yeah, if she got his powers, people would just be like, where's JJ? Why didn't JJ get it?
She still could have gone evil though. It would have been cool if she had twisted her to make it so that Billy had actually been responsible for her mom's death and not her, and she went over to their side.
Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah,
she just speaks into her ears, right? Just manipulates the shit out of her.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
I was confused by the we don't do revenge. It's like, no, you don't. But you killing her kind of coincides with your ultimate goal. So just let her do it. What are you lecturing her for? Like, what the outcome's going to be the same. Rita's going to die.
But you can't do it in that spirit.
You can't.
Otherwise, you become you go to the dark side.
They could have also made it into her like she's a protege. She's training. But they flat out said no to her, right?
You're a teenager.
Like, you're a teenager. You're stupid. You're not going to do it. And
the only difference is they looked 30 when they were supposed to be teenagers. They were her age. They were supposed to be her age when they first became Power Rangers.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, they were in high school, were they not?
Yeah, they were her. Like they were supposed to be like her. Yeah. Teenagers with attitude.
That logic doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That intro was cringy.
I know it's because they watched their friend die and like they don't want her to get into trouble, but it's still you. The bad guys know her.
Did
She
they
needs to
say
be able to
that?
practice.
Actually, that motivation you just said makes sense, but then did they actually explicitly say that? Because that would have been good. That would have been a better line.
Yeah, he said something about wanting to protect her, like it was a throwaway line. But
Okay.
again, the bad guys know where she lives and everything about her. So you basically leave her defenseless otherwise if you don't train her or give her some
No,
kind
they
of
had the
powers.
Black Ranger with her now.
Yeah, who kept leaving all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, stay here.
Stay. I gotta go.
And
Zordon and his team needs me.
and I don't know how the teleporters actually work.
They zip, right?
Because as soon as they're about to lose, they teleport away, but sometimes they can't teleport. Like, I don't understand how it works, really. It's just a convenience, a plot device. This show clearly wasn't meant for me. I can't judge them for it, though. I can't judge them for it because they just did what they did in the 90s. That's
more or less, yeah.
Yeah. So
was it, were you guys excited to see the other guys? I didn't know that Pink Ranger or that Red Ranger.
Cat and Rocky, yeah, they were cool. And then the cameos from like the SPD guys and Rangers in Space and the
He got
Lightning
excited
Clutch.
when he saw SPD. He's like, "Look, I bought a figure from that crew." Yeah.
Did I? I don't think I did.
Oh, you did? I thought you did.
No.
Okay, well, I did.
In fact, I have them all. He said. He pulls them up.
Oh, that's so true. But what? Okay, let me ask you: is it worth people to go sit down and watch this thing? If you're a Power Rangers fan, I said it jokingly in the beginning, but seriously, do Power Ranger fans need to see this movie, or should they just not?
You know what? I'm the kind of guy that believes the Star Wars fans need to see the Star Wars Christmas special. So, yeah.
So this is the Christmas special now.
It's not even that bad, and I think if you're gonna see it, if you're gonna call yourself a fan, go see it. You got to watch it.
Based on like fan reaction I saw online, people seem to like this. So I personally do not, but there are fans.
I guarantee you, none of those fans ever watched the original.
They're all
new fans.
No, they probably did though, and it's the rose-colored glasses though. And these same people, like I don't care if you're watching, you're gonna see this anyway. I know for a fact you hate some Marvel movies, but you praise this. You know who you are. So like you can't let Kate on Moon Knight. You can, but then
me
say this.
Me?
No, not you. Like who are my friends who watch this?
Oh,
they're gonna see this. So like Moon Knight sucks. Blah blah blah. This sucks. But then they gave this like a 9 out of 10. Like,
no,
what about this?
Their right mind would give this 9 out of 10.
And I'm like, what about this? Did you like?
To these friends, what are you smoking? And do you have more of it? Okay. Because I don't know what you're talking about. Negative 9?
It makes TV better.
If you give it negative 9, I get it.
From a storytelling standpoint, it makes no sense. There's so many plot holes. And they always just say, like, just watch it and have fun. This could have happened off screen. So you're using headcanon to fill in the gaps, which is an issue.
I think you should experience it just for just
I think
laughs,
so.
Just enjoyment.
You
just
might like
fun,
it.
Sheer laughter. Yeah.
Like some people genuinely like this. I'm not one of those people. Because I said,
I'm not trying to be rude to the people that put this together, because this was done out of love for the fans. They really pushed this hard to get this done for the fans. The gentleman who's Billy, what's his name again? He's the one that put the script together mainly, and he really wanted to do this to give Trini a closure, but with
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, the character Tommy that passed away, it just was another reason why they wanted to put closure. That wasn't, he had planned this years before he passed away, right? So that just made it even more apparent, like to make sure this actually sees the light of day. And Netflix, kudos to them. They probably saw the script and go, "What the," and they're like, "Okay, sure, okay."
But it's like no different than their other shows on Netflix. They have, it's weird.
Yes.
Like they're weird.
So with that, I mean, I do want to give respect for him and the work that him and everybody else put together to give this to us.
It's better than I could do if I had to make a show tomorrow.
Oh, better, yeah, for sure. But and then the budget wasn't. I think the budget also hurt them a little, right? They weren't able to bring in like Skull and Bull. Is that their names?
Bull and Skull.
Yeah, they just
They
showed
had
up.
they showed up
Both-
again in some other
yeah.
season. Like they
But I
got
mean, they
there
could.
for,
I mean, who knows if they're alive or not? I mean, I hope they are doing well.
Is this true? What Nightmare Nemo's saying? They shot it in 12 days. That's not real, is it?
Probably
I
is, I don't
never
know.
heard anything about that.
That's crazy. If they had, I mean, really, couldn't you? I hope that's not true.
I mean, Nemo, if you want to give us an article or something, tell us where you got that information from. Look, I didn't hear anything about that.
That would be terrible. Like you couldn't like give them more time, or hopefully that's not true.
It was shot in New Zealand though,
Mm,
and which is one of the reasons why the Pink Ranger, the original Pink Ranger, said she didn't want to go because she has a family, and she's like, I don't want to go and spend a month in New Zealand away from my family.
interesting.
And then also the pay wasn't up to her standard.
Yeah, because she went on and did a lot of the things, right? She was in
Yeah.
that cop drama.
Yeah, that failed. But I don't know what she's doing lately. But I mean, hey, she has a reason. Then I you have to respect that, right? Because
Mhm.
fans went and destroyed her online.
Wait for what? Not for not doing it?
Yeah, I actually watched it
Ah.
in real time. I see people on Twitter just bashing her
For what? Like because she has a
for
life?
not going. They're like, "Oh, you disrespected this show. It gave you so much." You
No,
couldn't
it
even
didn't
go."
actually. They were paid. They were paid
Okay,
awful.
stop yelling at me. It wasn't me. Okay, first of all,
Look at this shit.
I'm just telling you what I heard.
No, these guys don't have a clue.
They basically the stuff that it was some of the stuff they said was, "How dare you not respect Jason?" Or sorry, yeah, Jason. He died. I was like, why are they two connected?
Mm.
What does one have to do with the other? Why is she
Right.
responsible for his death in any way, and has to go and do this movie
Yeah,
because of
she
his
has a
passing away?
family.
Like, I don't understand that part. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't partake because then the bees and swarms will come after me. But
Mhm.
I was just reading this stuff and I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Like, she's given her a reason.
Yeah.
Let it be. I mean, do I like the fact that she's not in the movie? I don't like that because I would have loved to have her on there.
Mhm.
That is
Maybe-
the original Pink Ranger.
Maybe
But
she read the script and was like, "Oh God."
yeah, but after watching this movie, you could be right. Yeah, she's probably like, no, this is probably going to further.
Imagine
hinder my
leaving your
career.
family for that.
Yeah,
Like,
but
just
then
being-
she said,
Yeah. And then she
Uh,
had to be nice, and she didn't want to say the script sucks, so she just said it was her family.
yeah, maybe. A lot of people said it was because of the wage. That I have a problem with. I mean, you shouldn't at this point be nitpicking about how much you get paid to go do this show. You should just go do it. But she did mention family. I don't want to be away from them. Maybe she has a newborn. I don't know. I have no idea, right?
I
But
think Wage makes it big. Like,
yeah, but I mean, they knew that coming into this is going to be a low budget movie.
yeah, that's why she said no. So,
Yeah, she's just like, peace. This is going to further hinder my career. They're like, you don't have a career. Exactly. This is going to further hinder my career. Right? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Other than that, I mean, what else is there to talk about this thing? Is there anything else? Rita she was fine.
I was going to ask you guys, do you think this is going to launch something?
They ain't launching nothing.
I mean, it's
Is
still
this is-
ongoing. So
This ain't
like,
Elon Musk. It ain't launching nothing. I'm telling you right now.
what
Is this
more
going to
could
be
they
a
launch?
show, or like,
They
is
still
there gonna
have
be,
they
like-
still have it. Like Power Rangers is ongoing still, so there's not much they could do. This is just
Right.
another footnote in there.
Nemo brings up a good point. To be fair, Wage was why she left the show originally too.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
treated awful. David Yost was bullied on set. Like they were
Yeah.
treated
Really?
bad. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard that too.
They were
Who's he
just-
bullied by?
The cast apparently.
the cast, the producers, everyone just like belittled him.
Because
Is it because he's gay?
Yeah, some of it. Yeah.
that's
Oh,
what he
okay.
said. He said that in an interview.
That's pretty ridiculous. But
So, like, if she was like, "I'm not doing this show," like, you guys traumatized by like,
oh,
no.
maybe she didn't want to come back into the show because she's the one who was bullying David Yost.
Oh,
He did
Yeah.
specifically said. He did specifically say. No, there's
there might be
pictures of
some
them,
fire
like, hugging
there.
and stuff. There's pictures
Yeah.
of them like being friends after. So
no, D, we're starting a rumor right here.
here, you heard it here first.
That's right, exclusive made up here.
In our gossip.
That's right. Yeah,
I'm glad
Yeah.
he got some closure. Like he clearly was
absolutely,
like one
yeah.
of the main characters. Him and Zach, like they were the focal points aside from what's her face, Charlie.
yeah.
I did appreciate the humble respect for Trinity. That was nice. I thought it was pretty cool.
hmm
And it's cool to see Alpha, whatever that number is, 5.
I think he's at
6?
9 now, but
Oh Jesus!
I like what they
Same.
did. I liked what they did with him. Like that was one of the better written parts of this. I was
He's
like,
a poor man's
man.
C3PO.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Like one minute your writing's crap, like we can't reveal our identities to our loved ones, and then the next you did that with Rita and Alpha. I'm like, sick. Okay. Did you put all of your mind power into that one scene?
Stop hating, D. What happened to you?
They had a team of writers. One guy was in charge of Alpha.
They could only afford him for an hour, and he wrote that and left.
Yeah.
What do you guys give it out of 10?
I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You
that's
have
hard.
to give it
It's
out
not
of 10.
fair. It's not fair.
No, sorry, you got to give it out of 10. That's the
Can
rules
it be a
here.
contextual score? Like
No,
if you're,
no,
if you're 9,
guys, just 1 out of 10.
Like,
Come on.
if someone says a score in the woods and no one else is around to hear it, is it actually a score? Like,
No one else is around right now to hear it anyways on our show. Just go ahead.
I don't know. I'd give it a 3 for effort.
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Even the CGI Megazord fight was
You're such
like
a hater.
from
Wow.
1998 reboot, like that kind of.
If this was like a college film made for a project, then I'd give it like a 10.
Drama.
Yeah. Drama school project. Yeah. But
Here's my demo reel. Please take a look.
yeah. As it, like a fan made with like, plywood sets and stuff. But yeah. No, yeah, 3. I think 3.
Wow. Okay. You guys are such
Like
haters.
what can I do though? Like this story made no sense. There was scenes in the movie
There was
that
a lot
made
of
sense.
love poured into this. Look at this picture.
Okay, I'll give
minus
them.
the angry teenager.
I'll give
Everybody
them a 10.
else there is.
I'll
so
give them a
much
10
love.
for love, but a 3 for execution.
All right, 3 out of 10 for you. 3 out of 10 for you. I'm gonna give them a 4.5 out of 10.
You didn't even pass it.
Wow.
4.5. It's close.
So close.
It's like almost.
Like here's the thing though. Here's the thing
by
though.
this much.
Like when you review things, it's like acting, story, execution. Her acting was garbage.
CGI,
to me.
if it applies, yeah.
The CGI was garbage. I know we have to keep budget in fact here, but like if you can't do it right, don't do it at all.
And
The,
it was filmed.
the
it was
costumes
filmed
are
in 12
shiny and
days.
nice. The costumes are shiny.
Yeah,
and nice.
the costume.
They don't have giant flashlights attached to them.
I'll give the costumes like a 10. Like they
Is
didn't do
this
anything
better
wrong.
than the original Power Rangers movie?
Wait, the reboot?
Remember the very first movie?
Oh, honestly, it's the same level. I don't even like that movie, and I'm like, I don't think they morphed that much in that, so I don't like that movie.
I thought the old movie was better than this one.
I thought
because they actually went to like a different planet and stuff, right?
Action wise,
Right.
and like, yeah.
See, yeah, even Nightmare Nemo was the first movie was way.
The first movie's way better.
Yeah,
but it's still
was
bad. I still don't.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
it's still bad. I probably give that movie like a 6 out of 10.
Honestly, the 2017 movie is like it's watchable, and then they went and made those god awful suits. I'm like, man, this movie was fine, and then you did that with the Megazord and the suits, like.
Nemo also had a super hot Amazon woman. You're not gonna get that in today's world, buddy. Sorry. You're just gonna get angry teenager who's hating everybody. That's all you're gonna get these days.
By her standards, that was like, no, she was still super nice. She's like, she blamed Billy for one scene, and then apologized. It's like, that's it. That's the worst you got.
I like how they all are still color coded to what suit they wear.
Yeah.
Like in the photo
except for the teenager. She's like, nah, I'm gonna do this. I'm not wearing yellow. I'm gonna wear every color besides yellow from the team. I wear black, pink, orange.
Oh yeah, it's all there. Where's the Orange Ranger?
I think it's Bulk and Skull. It's one of those two. You know,
they become one in the Boom comics.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it's just like it was like a what if joke thing.
Oh,
I was gonna say. So they're in their mind, they were never gonna tell her about Power Rangers. They adopt her. What if one by one they just slowly died off, and she doesn't know why this keeps happening? Like that's why you have to tell. That's why you have to tell your family. Like,
I think they weren't allowed to go that dark because this is a Power Rangers movie. They don't do dark stuff, right?
No, but that's what could happen, and they would never tell her this is the reason.
But if they did go dark, Netflix would jump on it because Netflix loves that stuff.
Yeah,
they would have given them the green light to do more.
They did.
I think this is a missed opportunity to start a whole new storyline.
Did you see those fan made ones where they're basically like soldiers and they're adults now? And then he's like, they're mad at Zordon. He's like, he gave powers to teenagers. That was one of the stupidest things that he.
Oh,
And he
that'd
like
be awesome.
like they were cool
By the way,
about it.
they kept giving Easter eggs to Bryan Cranston, huh?
Yeah, he
He was Zordon in the movie,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
he was
and
he,
they made the company after him, named him after him.
yeah, and he's Billy Cranston's last name is after
Yeah.
him, and he was I forgot what monster he was. He was in one of the suits. I forgot which one.
Really?
Yeah, so he was in the show.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome. By the way, the monsters are pretty badass. I did like the look of them. I thought they were pretty cool. The
Interesting.
snake dude and the Minotaur or whatever, the bull.
Oh, yeah, they're upgrades.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the
Oh yeah, thanks, Nemo.
campy villain. I don't like the villain style in Power Rangers.
Are you upset that what's his name doesn't show up?
Gold
Lord Zed.
Oh yeah, I liked him.
Mm,
Yeah, it was kind of like depressing that he didn't show up. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or even Ivan Ooze. D's favorite.
No, Zed's really cool in the comics right now, and this movie would have ruined that for me. So it's, like, it's probably
leave
the
him
best.
alone.
Okay, well, let me ask you: if somebody wants to jump into the Power Rangers lore,
Yeah.
where should they go and start first?
They should go to their comic shop and get the comic books.
No, not an actual place. I mean, like in terms of the lore, where should the starting point be in the comics?
Oh, just go for issue 1.
Hmm.
Of
They
what?
must-
Power Rangers what? From Boom Comics?
Yeah, Boom Studios Power Rangers.
But it just says Power Rangers? That's all it says?
There's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and then Power Rangers, but it tells you what to read.
Okay.
Yeah, they coincide with each other.
I think the comics, it's awesome because the comics are continuing the legacy. So it's really cool that they continue and do cool storylines.
Yeah,
I would love to see an animated Power Rangers show.
they canceled it. It looked cool
Really?
too. Yeah,
Of
Do
course
they have?
did. Of
Are there
course they-
trailers or something?
there was a trailer for it.
Oh,
Of course
sweet.
they did. Why give us good things? We don't need good things.
Like, oh, this fight scene looks pretty cool, and then
Get
yeah.
rid of it. They're gonna like it. Get rid of it. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else before we're gonna round it off here? No.
No, I'm
I
Okay.
think
good.
we're good.
Yeah,
Well, Brad, thanks for jumping on with us again. Appreciate that. Whenever you can, it's awesome to have you on.
I appreciate
Everybody else that's on the chats here, thank you so much for coming and joining us. And of course, everybody that's listening to us, thank you again for listening to us and appreciate it. Make sure to follow us on our social media and subscribe if you're new here. Hello, if you're new, welcome. Subscribe, leave a like. We had a bunch of people come and subscribe to us because of awesome shorts that we did, and we're gonna do more shorts, cool videos coming up. I actually got to sit down with High School Creations, the gentleman who made the beautiful diorama you see behind me. So we're gonna actually finally put a video together and the interview plus a look at the actual dio itself. So you'll have a better look at it. So look out for that video. It will be dropping very soon, and then you'll get to see an in-depth look at the dio. All right. Yeah, thanks, you guys. People saying great show. Thank you. Appreciate that. So wherever you're on the world or universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night.
See ya.
Go Power Rangers!